Welcome to Behind the Stars, where today we uncover a story that has sent shockwaves through women's basketball and lit up social media with rage, heartbreak, and fierce debate, because the game between the Indiana Fever and the Los Angeles Sparks has become far more than just another WNBA matchup. It has become the center of one of the most controversial officiating scandals fans have seen in years. A night where every call, every whistle, and every decision seemed to tilt against Caitlin Clark and the Fever, leading to an outpouring of fury from fans, commentators, and even casual viewers who could not believe what they were witnessing. And at the center of it all was Caitlin Clark, the rookie sensation, the generational talent, the player who has not only revitalized the Indiana Fever, but has injected new life into the entire WNBA. A young woman carrying the weight of massive expectations and record-breaking audiences on her shoulders, only to see her efforts undermined by what many are now calling rigged refereeing, decisions so lopsided, so blatantly unfair, that the game itself became overshadowed by controversy, and the conversation shifted from athletic brilliance to corruption, leaving fans asking the unthinkable: is the league failing its brightest star by allowing such one-sided officiating to ruin games? Because Caitlin Clark gave everything on the court that night. Her relentless drives to the basket, her signature deep threes, her fiery competitiveness. Yet time and again, whistles came at the worst possible moments, halting her rhythm, taking away momentum, and stacking the deck in favor of the Sparks, while obvious fouls against her went ignored, missed, or brushed aside, fueling the growing belief that the officiating was not just incompetent but calculated, an orchestrated effort to silence her impact, to control the narrative, and to keep the Fever from pulling off a statement victory. And as the final buzzer sounded, Caitlin's visible frustration told the story of an athlete betrayed by the very system meant to protect fairness, her furious body language captured in viral photos and clips now circulating everywhere, as fans dissect frame by frame the evidence of calls missed and whistles blown at the worst times, and the outrage has spilled beyond basketball circles into mainstream culture, where hashtags like #RiggedForTheSparks and #JusticeForCaitlin have trended, uniting voices who believe the WNBA must be held accountable for protecting integrity and ensuring that one of its biggest stars is not sabotaged by questionable officiating. Because make no mistake, Caitlin Clark is not just another player. She is the face of a new era, the ticket seller, the headline maker, the reason arenas are selling out and TV ratings are climbing. And yet, on that fateful night, instead of celebrating her brilliance, fans were left fuming at referees who seemed determined to dim her light, turning a showcase of talent into a spectacle of injustice. And it has left a scar, because when a game feels stolen, when a player as important as Caitlin Clark is so clearly targeted by unfair officiating, the damage extends beyond the scoreboard. It hits the credibility of the league itself, planting seeds of doubt in fans who are already skeptical, and fueling critics who argue that the WNBA cannot grow if its refereeing undermines trust. And as Caitlin's fury becomes symbolic of something larger, a fight for fairness, for respect, for the right to compete without interference, the conversation grows louder, fiercer, and more dramatic, reminding everyone that sometimes the biggest battles in sports are not just fought between players, but against the very system meant to keep the game pure. And in this case, Caitlin Clark's rage has become the rallying cry of fans demanding answers, demanding accountability, and demanding change before it's too late. Because one thing is certain: the Indiana Fever versus LA Sparks game will be remembered not for its score, but for its controversy, for the fury of a superstar betrayed, and for the scandal that has forced the entire basketball world to confront the question: is the WNBA really ready to protect its stars, or is corruption running the show?